Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure
He's having a hit! And he's managed to gift it back. It's a throw-in. Nice sequence of passes, this. He's having a go! That was superb goalkeeping!
Eze clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's a mighty effort! Oh, he's been caught napping! Saka! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Complete awareness, he understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
That's superbly well played. Any aspiring strikers out there watching this, that's the sort of movement you need to create space.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Is there any support? He might not need it. Goes for a shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
And it's been taken short. Oh, sweet feet. Rafael Leao! And it's Richie. Knocks it out wide. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well played. White gets good distance on it. Nice control. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. The referee's awarded a free kick. Mikel Merino gets his final warning. Not the most accurate pass. Milan are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Merino. Saka.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now.
Eze! Denied by an instinctive save.
Eze is offering a wry smile there.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Big header! Just off target.
Merino is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
That's a throw. Calafiori.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Can he get it through? Shoots! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
That's really well manoeuvred. Ricci kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nkunku looks to get on the end of this. Good read, needed to be. Timber. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Now, can they get him away? He has found the way through. And he's taking no chances there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that pass just didn't quite work. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Merino looking to add to his goal. Incapuyi. Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely shaped ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found a way through. Oh, fabulous play. Decent chance! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Milan certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's got away. Saka, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rice. Looking to play him in. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Milan can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Calafiori gets a foot in here. Saka, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement. White was in no mood for any of that. Saka going vertical.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Ricci. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He might be in here! And he shoots! And yes, it's there! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Calafiori. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Merino. Arsenal finding their passes. And he plays one through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Nkunku could move up a gear here. Threads one in. And he's picked out the run. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Foot in, and he's had it nicked away. Now it's Rafael Leao. That's good play. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's a sharp little ball here. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Played out to the left flank.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Calafiori gets it clear.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. AC Milan are all square. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And it's Loftus-Cheek, played down the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Madueke did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now Trossard. He's free. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Desperate defending required here. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off.
And he's had a hit! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Now it's Pulisic, and he's managed to get free. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Rice. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Well, of course, Italy has always been the place to be when it comes to defensive maestros, and here is a prime example. So how highly do you rate this fella, Alessandro Nesta?
Well, he's without doubt one of the very best they've produced. He's been mature well beyond his years since those younger days, blending power, speed, technique, and really good intelligence and ability to read the game. It's no surprise to me that so many have aspired to be just like him.
Now it's Hullet. Gerrard. It's Gerrard! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
Looking for a runner. No, he's just misjudged that one. Kante picks it up from the goal kick. Now it's Ramos. Tries to pass it through. Messi. And it's Rijkaard. Vieira with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Conte. Belletti. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
Gonzalo Ramos really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, good take in a good area. So we're still where we started right now. Pele. And it's Rui Costa. He can run onto that. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Rui Costa. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Livakovic claims comfortably. And they can counter here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, this is... And a chance! Goal! Inter! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Inter Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now it's Pele. Oh, it's come loose. Great ball, and he's in here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, that's a key interception. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rijkaard. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Played back into the centre. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi. Rijkaard. To Messi. He's tried one! They've got to be quick to recover this. Gerrard just eases him off the ball. Gonzalo Ramos, given the lift of his goal. Big chance! That is Conte, and that is expertly dealt with. Gerrard, Howson spots it and intercepts. Messi, oh, important interception. Rui Costa. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's a good spell of possession, this. Belletti. Conte. Messi. Oh, good ball!
Added time.
Pele could move up a gear here. Oh, that's fabulous. And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Inter Milan leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Rui Costa. Number 5, Pele. Number 21.
And the second half gets underway.
Inter definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And it's Hullet. Kvaratskhelia. And here's Bale. Well, there's the clearance. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bale, a player who needs no introduction. Kante did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That has not gone well. Vieira. Pull it. Has a look and plays it forward. Played out to the right. Searching pass he's played there. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Messi. No way through there. Oh, nicely intercepted. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Played out wide. Can he finish? Gabriel clears. Great chance! Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Rijkaard. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Hullet. Aimed beyond the defence. Chance, surely! Cleared away.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
No, he's not getting past him there. Gonzalo Ramos. And this is Van Nistelrooy.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Messi. Back into the middle. Now then, the ball's come loose. Conte. Gonzalo Ramos receives it in a good position here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Messi. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, good spread. He won't be happy with that one. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's there to belt it away. Gerrard. Kvaratskhelia. Tries a shot! It's there! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Substitution on the field, number 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Substitution.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much...
He's had a shot! He's got a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Nice interception, well timed. Cruyff. And Kvaratskhelia. And here's Cruyff. He's looking wide. And we have our very first corner. Livakovic breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's an imaginative pass. Now he's got space here. Now that's well seen too. And we're done. Inter Milan, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be...
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's a formidable presence at the back.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mbappe, spread out to the left. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. That is lovely. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well read, nice interception. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Casado goes steaming forward, and that is a little undercooked. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's Rashford! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Rashford with a beautifully timed run. Forwards and with intent. Oh, really good feet. Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper.
Rodrigo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ceballos. It's Bellingham. There they go, hunting in packs. Now it's Bellingham. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Searching pass he's played there. Rafinha! Now, who's going to be first to this? Ceballos. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. That's good running with the ball. And here's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right. Chesney did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's managed to get free. And the finish! We've got a goal! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Driving on and making good progress. He's cut it out.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And he was quick to react. Bellingham. Well, that is one way to stop him. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. Shoots! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Bellingham deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And it's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. And he plays one through. Rafinha. Pedri. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Madrid head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9 será reemplazado.
Here we go again.
El dorsal 7.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the through ball. He has found the way through. There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And he's taking no chances there. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Bellingham. He won't be happy with that one. Tchouaméni. Eder Militao. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Rodrigo, showing great feet there. Koundé deals with that comfortably. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, good take in a good area. Just about up to the hour now. Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. Pedri plays it out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
It's Rashford!
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
It's
El
their
dorsal
second
8
corner of the game.
será sustituido por el dorsal 6.
Tries to get it clear. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Fired deep towards the back post. Over to the left. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Rafinha. Oh, real chance to break. Nicely weighted ball. He's found a way through. He's had a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Dani Olmo is offering a right smile there.
So, third corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Well, that pass isn't the best. Looking for options for movement. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Dani Olmo does well to get it back. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that is as far as they're going to go. That's an excellent interception.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Shot a goal! Oh, it's gone in! Barcelona are back in business.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Well, what about it? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. Now it's Rodrigo, aimed beyond the defence. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Dani Olmo. Oh, nice touch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Much subtlety about that challenge. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. He is through here. Oh, such a clever touch. Referee has just said play on. Dani Olmo. Mendy. And it's Ceballos. Vinicius Junior. Ah, that's a fine interception. Araujo. And we're done. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. The end of the game. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. The action has already started. Arsenal have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
Ceballos looking to penetrate opposition lines. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Vinicius Junior. That's a good run down the left. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Vinicius Junior wriggles his way through. There they go, hunting in packs. Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, good take in a good area. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Mendy. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Ødegaard. Arsenal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it. Well, he's through and all shapes to shoot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
That has not gone well. Mbappe! Vinicius Junior! Vinicius Junior! And that is a little undercooked. Mbappe! Quality ball.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, strongly challenged there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Havertz. Saka. And he's worked it through. They're urging him to shoot. Eder Militao deals with that comfortably. Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh no, what has happened here? Eder Militao. And it's Tchouaméni. And Dani Ceballos. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Mbappe. And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 7.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Madueke. Rice. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Havertz. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. And it's Bellingham. Here's Tchouaméni. Now it's Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. That'll be a throw-in. It's a good foot in there. And it's Bellingham. Tries to play it through. Bellingham. Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's picked his way through. Nice interception, well timed. Bellingham. And now the breakaway. Strong running down that left flank. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
The attendance for this match
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on this.
Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Arsenal have the chance to go the other way.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nicely weighted ball. Ceballos.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Mbappe is onto this. Mbappe! Good take and a chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Rice. Tries to pass it through. Madueke. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Havertz. Eze. He can run onto that. He's found the way through. Well read. And the danger is averted. Bellingham. Rodrigo. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham. Good purposeful running this.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Courtois claims comfortably.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Eze. That's a shade optimistic. Chouameni. Bellingham. And he's chosen to go back.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Great vision. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's Bellingham. Ceballos. Nicely shaped ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Eder Militao cuts it out. And here's Rodrigo. Dani Ceballos. 5 minutes left on the clock.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, easy pickings there. Rodrigo! Oh, it's in! And that might well be that! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10.
Arsenal are making a change now.
29.
Madrid take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find it necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Gabriel Jesus. It's a pretty loose pass. And that is as far as it goes. Madrid have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proved... Madrid going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
We have already started here. Now he's got space here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or, indeed, getting too comfortable.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Martin. Ferran Torres. He's through here. And no, that was never going to make it. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And he's managed to get free. And it's Ceballos. Now it's Mbappe. Picked out brilliantly, and he's running through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vinicius Junior is onto this. Real chance! Eder Militao, clearly the target here.
Yeah, it's only natural if you consider what a great header of the ball he is.
They've played it short. Vinicius Junior. Oh, really good feet. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Rodrigo. Steaming on goalwards. He's free, he has got space. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Yamal. Now it's Lewandowski, looking to play him in. Oh, just skips past his man. Lewandowski! And that would have been some goal.
Lewandowski certainly looked like he fancied himself to pull that off. A bit more composure and it would have been a different story, Peter.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Madrid couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. De Jong. Ferran Torres.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And he's quick to snatch it back. De Jong. Searching pass he's played there. Dani Olmo. Tchouameni. Now it's Mbappe. Ferran Torres. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice control. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Eder Militao, nicely shaped ball. Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass. Martin, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Rodrigo. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Mendy going full tilt down the left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Madrid have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Danger averted for now. Chouameni tries to play it through. Oh, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Madrid gifted a massive chance. The major moment in the game. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Pau Kubasi does well to get it back. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Madrid having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. He's found the way through. That's very neat. Good ball, good take. Oh, that's nice. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. That's good play. Yamal did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Mbappe. De Jong. And they can counter here. Madrid just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Now it's Dani Olmo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Could move up a gear here. Madrid leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Chouameni, and it's Bellingham. Bellingham goes on a charge down the left. Now, can they get him away? Shot, surely! Sticks it away! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Pedri takes control of it and he's on the move. Can he finish? There's a goal! Right back in the game!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
This is threatening to become... Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And this could turn out to be one big kick of the ball. Ter Stegen looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. As you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
The less said about that pass, the better. Yamal. Oh, that's a key interception. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? That has ended up in no man's land. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he was quick to react. Now it's Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe. Ferran Torres. And that is a little undercooked. Mbappe. Bellingham. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now it's Ferran Torres. A probing pass. Pass somewhat off target. Asensio. Chouameni. And it's Bellingham. Closing in on goal. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Bellingham! And Yamal. Ferran Torres. Changes him with that pass. De Jong. Ferran Torres. Chouameni running with the ball. And here's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Martin. And that will be it. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Mbappe voted man of the match. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Nice control. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Vinicius Junior, looking to play him in. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Vinicius Junior really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly. And
oh, smashing header! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now it's Rodrigo. Threads one in. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Mendy does really well to win the ball there. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Oh, nicely intercepted. Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Hoisted upfield by the keeper and claimed it back swiftly. He's on it, can he get away? Rodrigo, and he shoots! Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And a chance! They've scored! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Vinicius Junior knocks it into space. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's fabulous. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
In with the challenge. Caught offside that time. Taken back almost at once. Brozovic. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Tchouaméni. And it's made its way to him. Looking for options for movement. Vinicius Junior! Oh, it's hit the post! He scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Mbappe at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Otavio. Cristiano Ronaldo. Al Nassr with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Vinicius Junior is onto this. Well, that looks a decent ball. Goes for a shot! And the referee brings the first half to a close. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Madrid sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Otavio. And this is Ronaldo. Mane. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played in deep. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Otavio. Ceballos does well to get it back. And this is Mane. He is through here. Deftly away. Brozovic. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Mighty close.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Courtois claims comfortably. Well-timed, excellent interception.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Otavio. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cute ball now, how can he reach? There's the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Dani Ceballos. Pass somewhat off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Tchouaméni. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Steaming on goalwards. He's got away with one there.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Good effort from distance. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Rodrigo. Ceballos. Bellingham receives it in a good position here. Brozovic. Mane. And it's Ceballos. And here's Rodrigo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Laporte. Here's Brozovic. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And here's Mbappe. Is there any support? Shoots! And it's been given away. In he goes again! And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Mane. Tries to play it through. And that is masterful defending. Rodrigo.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Mbappe! Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. He's having a go! Cross to the back post.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And here's Mane. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Rodrigo. And he was quick to react. And that has not gone well. Tchouaméni. Dani Ceballos. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Very nicely done. Otavio gets a foot in here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Un minuto de descuento.
Now it's Brozovic. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So bring it on.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
And already we're underway here. Torres! No, he's missed it.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé, when it comes to building from the back. I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Now it's Lewandowski. Vinicius Junior looking to play him in. He's a sharp little ball here. Chooses to go back, and here's Rodrigo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's a good run down the right. Yamal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Rodrigo, and the shot! Early ball out from the back. Good ball, good take. Oh, that's superb. He's through, now is he in? He's in a good position here, and he's in on goal. Nice interception, well timed. De Jong. That has been slung wide. And it's Ceballos. It's played through for him. They've got a corner here. Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head to it, one way or another, Peter.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Eder Militao. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely intercepted. That's a good run down the left. Now there's a fine... Big chance! There's a goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Not the most accurate pass. Rodrigo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Olmo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's in a great position here. Plenty to wait. Can he finish? He's got a goal! Trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Rodrigo did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
He is shapes to shoot! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Madrid find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Lewandowski, played out towards the right wing. And we hit half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Madrid very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And we are back on the way. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Mendy. And he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. Tries to pass it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's a throw-in. Vinicius Junior. Araujo with the clearance. Oh, that pass isn't the best. A probing pass. That's beautifully weighted. Ceballos. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That is ended up in no man's land. Madrid ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And he was quick to react. Bellingham, given the lift of his goal. Madrid 3 up and in almost complete control. Well, they could break here. Mendy. And it's Bellingham. Tchouaméni. And it's Ceballos. Mbappe is having a shot! Goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
It's become a case of men against boys. And he's intervened well there. Ceballos. Now it's Rodrigo. He's picked his way through. And the shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Vinicius Junior touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And the shot! They would have been quick to recover this. Ferran Torres. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Mbappe! Great chance! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
It's
El
their
dorsal
second corner of the
10,
game.
El dorsal 5, el dorsal 19, el dorsal 14. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 9, el dorsal 21, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 6.
Takes a shot! He scores! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago already. And the keeper's given it away. Takes a shot! Mendy. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Now that's well seen too. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Dani Olmo. Too much pressure and he's lost the ball. Now it's Rodrigo. And he's worked it through. Well, that's a little loose. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Lewandowski.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Real chance! And the keeper's well positioned.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
It's a really well-measured ball. Well, that looks a decent ball. And they win it back again. Valverde. That's a cute ball. Floated through. Cleared away. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, he's been caught. Shot, surely! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
3 minutos de descuento.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Vinicius Junior And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So bring it on.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
The action has already started. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior is wide and looking to get onto this. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Bellingham. Now who's going to be first to this? A chance for a shot! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of shoots! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Real chance here. And the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do.
Great chance! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish. And
Shapes to suit! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Face to face with the keeper. Real chance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Eder Militao, bustling and very visible inside the box.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head to it, one way or another, Peter.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gears here. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Ferran Torres. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
The Portuguese do have a penchant for producing great wingers, Peter, and this fella, Rafael Leao, is another really good example. He likes to play down the middle, or he'll go to the left-hand side, wherever he can kind of get his run started. Once he finds that little bit of space, then it's all about using his pace and trickery, and he'll give any defence lots.
Oh, he's on the finish! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Out again for a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Modric. And here's Nkunku. Now it's Rafael Leao. Tries to play it through. And this is Lewandowski. Tomori promptly onto that, and that is that. Nice looking ball, nicely worked. And he's in on goal, he's had a shot! He's scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And the shot! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now goes for a shot! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Kubasu. Barcelona finding their passes. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's lofted through here. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Great ball, and he's in here. Great chance! Rafinha. Now, what about a counter-attack? Driving forward. Great defending, strong and determined. Casado does really well to win the ball there. Rafael Leao. This is promising.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Rafinha. Bernal. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Threads one in. Davinta gets over and intercepts. Shifted it to the flank. That is good alertness. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Milan are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. And the game has already resumed here. Now it's Rafael Leao. And he's managed to get free. Yamal has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Ricci. Modric, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Modric. And he's picked it up out wide. Casado. And Rafinha. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Ferran Torres. And he's been shifted off it. Tomori. Nkunku. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Pulisic. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bernal.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nkunku. Bernal. Yamal. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Nkunku. Looking for the run. Well read. And the danger is averted. Yamal. Nkunku. Modric. Oh, such a clever touch. Now it's Rafael Leao. And he's on his way. The message is clear. None shall pass. Rafael Leao is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Rafael Leao. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rafael Leao. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Balde.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Nicely weighted ball. Good ball, good take. Oh, that's fabulous. Plenty to... It's Lewandowski! And that's past the post.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Now it's Nkunku. Pulisic in acres of space out wide. Big chance! No, he wasn't going to let him past. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Dani Olmo. He has found the way through. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rafael Leao receives it in a wide position. Rafael Leao! That's travelling a long way. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Into the last 5 minutes. And it's Bernal.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Modric. Rafael Leao. Bernal. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's found a way through. It's a threatening ball. So that's it. It is all over. Milan really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen.